Hi guys, it's Lucy at Barre. I'm actually in the studio filming some content for you so that you can do some exercises at home. I'm missing you terribly. The atmosphere in the studio is not the same without you and all the grief that you give me. I'm going to miss it so much. So luckily for me, I can do some workouts for you this end, and then I don't get the evils your end because I can't see you. One thing I'd just like to say, when you're exercising at home, just make sure that obviously you're safe, and some of you might not have done bar before, so just make sure that you will feel a bar burn, as we call it, so your muscles will burn as you're doing the pulsing exercises. If it is a sharp pain or it hurts, then obviously stop. You know your own body, so you know in yourself what you need to do. So just stop if that is the case. Any of you can message me at any time and I can send over easier or harder videos, whatever's best for you guys. When you're doing the exercises, please make sure that your tummy is always engaged and nice and tight. A lot of you do Pilates anyway, so you'll know about holding your core. So just make sure that you've got a nice tight tummy the whole time. Squeeze, 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 and just relax your shoulders. So as we do some of the exercises, we're wishing that they're over quicker. So you start to tense up and you're starting to train the wrong muscles, so you start to tense around your shoulders. So just make sure you breathe, use that breath, and relax your shoulders. So that will really help throughout the exercises. So I hope everybody's well, and I look forward to seeing you back in the studio soon. So stay active, stay healthy, stay positive. It's all going to be fine. It's going to be over soon. And we'll all be back in the studio and probably nice and fit and healthy, because you'll be following all these lovely videos that the Pilates studio is putting up for you. If you do want extra workouts, then I do have an online program which is £5 a month, and you get weekly videos. And if you head over to my website, which is www.barre, which is r-anywhere.co.uk, you can sign up through there. So I hope to see you guys soon. Message me if you have any issues. Please be careful when you're doing the exercises. Make sure that you're always nice and aligned and you've got great posture. And I will see you on the other side. Okay, so if you don't have a bar or anything that you can use at home which is suitable, bear in mind that you can use a chair, you can use a table, you could use a kitchen worktop, so anything that's a flat surface and has got enough room around you, then that is totally suitable. But if you don't and you just want a bit of space and maybe you want to shut yourself in your bedroom upstairs and do these exercises, then this is a good little workout that you could do in the meantime. So obviously we're going to tuck our tummies in, relax our shoulders. We're going to come into a nice wide second position here. And we are going to tuck that pelvis under, okay? So I'm going to do a side view in a minute so you all see my posture. And we're just going to take 8 bends down. And we're going to make sure our knees go over our toes. So we're going to go down and up, down and up. And then we're going to keep it down in the bend, and we're going to pulse here. So notice that I'm not bobbing up too much. We're going to keep it down and make sure those knees are pushed out over the toes, tucking that pelvis under and our tummy is engaged. So keep the pulses down here. We're going to do 32, 6, 7, 8. Then we're going to stay down, and then tiny, tiny pulses, even faster, really sitting in that pelvis. You'll start to feel a burn in the thighs here. 6, 7, 8, and then coming up, okay? Now we're just going to take some jumps, so you will get a bit sweaty. If you have just had a baby or you're pregnant, please do not do this exercise. I'll give you an alternative in a second. So you're going to come to this second position here, and we're going to put our hands on our hips to start. So you're going to take it down and jump and jump. Try and point those toes, make sure that pelvis is tucked under and you're squeezing the tummy. So we're going to do 8, 6, 7, 8. Then we're going to do another 8 using the arms. So we're going to go 1 and 2, 3, 4. And back to square. And arms and 1. side here. So just make sure that your shoulders are back, your tummy's in, and that pelvis is tucked under. And when you take your bends here, notice my knees are not rolling in or rolling out. They're nice and aligned over my feet, and my pelvis, my back is not arched, it's really tucked under, and we're going down and up, down and up. And then we take our pulses down, keep it down here. Make sure the knees are out, shoulders back. So I don't want to see you folded here. You need to pull those shoulders back, tummy in. Then we take it down further for our faster pulses. Now we're just going to take some side glides, as I call them. So you're just going to ski to the side. Your hands are going to cross in front and then swap crossing like so. And your foot is just going to go behind you and you're going to jump, and the other foot is going to come behind you. So feet first is just slide and slide, slide and slide. And then to add the arms, you're going to cross and cross and cross and cross. Okay, so we're going to do 16 of these. Make sure that toe is in. Here is the pre or postnatal alternative. So you're going to find a wall or anything to balance on. You take it into that second position, like before, ankle width, and you go down and rise up and down and rise up. So you're not going to make your second position too wide. So with others I say this sort of position. With pre or postnatal, please keep it hip width apart, okay? So you're going to come to this position here, you're going to take it down and rise up and down and rise up. Then when we add the arm, all you're going to do is do a nice circle position with the down and the rise, and you're just going to circulate in that shoulder joint. Back to this position here. We'll do another 8 and rise, down and rise, down, rise. And then with the arm.
So feet in first position, heels together, toes turned out, shoulders down, tummies in and pelvis tucked under. We're just going to take our bends, just make sure that your knees come over your toes as you bend down. Then we're going to stay low and keep our pulses here. Feel that burn. We're going to hold it down and do our heel raises. So just make sure that you're not bobbing up and down so that your head is nice and level and it is literally just your legs moving. And then pulses on the heel raise. Get nice and low here, knees turned out. And then we're going to squeeze lower and up and lower and up onto that heel raise. Notice that my knees go out and my pelvis goes lower. Really feel the burn here. Keep going. I love this exercise. If you come to my class, you'll know how much, well, I know how much you guys hate it, but I just love it. It's a real burner. So we're going to drop to the side, tummy's in, make sure your feet are parallel, and then you come into this lunge position here. Make sure that as you come into this lunge position, that your leg is bent, so it's bent at the back here. Shimmy a bit closer to the bar or the wall or your kitchen worktop, and you're just going to slowly pulse here with the knee bent, and then double time. Keep that knee facing down. Then we're going to do our heel raises, so the front foot raises up and down, then keep that heel up, and we're going to pulse. So really feel that in that front leg, and make sure that back leg is bent. So try and get nice and low here. Well done, everyone. Make sure that you swap legs as you do this, and then when you have finished that exercise, you're going to take on the heel raise 8 slow in this position here, and then we're going to turn out that leg, make sure our pelvis is tucked under, and we're going to be on the heel raise and do another slow 8 here, and then turning back into the bar, another slow 8. If it's too much, then just go on to flat feet, and then turning back out into second position. Get nice and low here, make sure you tuck that pelvis under. 6, 7, 8. So we're going to bring the leg in parallel position, pulses to the front here, so we're going to do 8 pulses lifting the leg here, so make sure that tummy's turned in. Then we're going to tuck our pelvis under and twist in the hip joint, and using that inside thigh to lift up for 8 pulses. Then we turn back to parallel, another 8 pulses here, and then we twist, turn that knee out and lift from that inside thigh. 6, 7, 8. Make sure you put your hand on your hips, or you can have your arm out. Just make sure that your shoulder's nice and relaxed. You're going to take the same process to the side, foot parallel, and then you'll twist in that hip joint and turn out. So just feel that the knee is facing forward to start, and then it lifts to the ceiling to pulses to the side. So you can see in my hip joint there that I've really twisted in the hip joint. Nothing else has moved. And we're going to repeat for the back. So leaning against a wall or a work surface, just bend those knees, and we're going to do our heel raises here. So for those that come to my class, this is the one with the blue ball that goes in between our knees. Then we're going to take pulses here. So we're going to do that on the heel raise. Just make sure our tummies are tucked in. And then we're going to do back to the heel raises. And then we're going to squeeze the knees together, so squeezing in and out and in and out. Keep that pelvis level and keep it low. Keep those knees bent and those heels raised up. And then we're going to double time the pulses. 6, 7, 8, and we're going to do another 8. And then relax.